Our first guest tonight is an Emmy-winning actor, writer, producer, and Lonely Island inhabitant whom you can hear while imagining his face as the title character in the new animated series Digman. It premieres Wednesday on Comedy Central. Please welcome Andy Samberg. Thanks for coming. Are you okay?
Here's what happened.
Okay.
Recently had ACL surgery.
Oh, no.
And my doctor said that I wasn't allowed to walk from there to here without a giant brace. And I didn't want my jeans to look lumpy, so I went with that.
Yeah, you don't want lumpy jeans. You don't.
Yeah.
I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, good energy, I think.
Are you walking around? Are you walking around on crutches, or you have a chair, or what?
I finally got off the crutches. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Great to see you.
I'm happy to. It's great to see you, too. I'm sorry this happened to you. How did it happen to you?
I was playing soccer, football.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beautiful game. And then I planted my foot, and it exploded.
Great.
Yeah, my knee exploded, and everyone heard it pop, apparently.
Oh, no.
And I knew everyone knew it was bad because everyone walked over and went, "You okay?
I want to thank you. You and John Mulaney were supposed to be guests on the show. It was a regular show.
Yes.
And then I tested positive for COVID.
For the second time.
For the second time. It's kind of technically the first time, but it was all in one. It's a long story.
The boomerang, yeah.
It was a boomerang thing. But you guys said, okay, I asked, would you guys host the show for me and then interview each other?
Yes.
And you did do that, and I thought it was just great. And did you have
Thank
fun doing that?
Thank you. Yeah, no, it was not fun.
Oh, it's not fun.
Nope, super stressful. I found that I did not like the job.
You didn't?
Yeah. And also, it's weird for me now being back because I know, having hosted, how much you hate the guests. You know? Like, sitting across from you, and I'm like, I know Jimmy outside of the show a little. He's a good guy. I know he likes me there. But when I'm behind the desk, I'm like, oh, you want to talk more about your project? You know.
Did you feel that with John? Is that what are you projecting?
Like, John is my friend, but during the show, hated him.
Well, it didn't seem like it at all. It seemed like you guys had a really good time.
Good, yes, yeah. It was really fun.
Did you fill out an NCAA bracket? Do you do that kind of thing?
I do. I'm glad you brought this up, actually, because since I was going to be on television, which is this, I do the brackets every year, March Madness, and I thought this year, since I was on your show, I would put my picks on the record so people would know.
That's a good idea.
How legit, yes.
Because the reality is if you get it right, it's a huge deal. But if you get it wrong, nobody will even remember.
You're just like most people in your office.
Who do you have? Do you want to just say one team that wins, or how do you want to?
I've got a few. I want to say a few picks because I think
right.
I'm a little bit daring, and I think people are gonna be like, "What?" And then you'll see that I was right.
Okay.
Okay. So in the South bracket, I got Ziploc State, and then I got Texas T&A. And then I got Duke Nukem. And then I got the Ohio State School of Clowning.
Yep. Yeah.
And then after that, I got Perdon't. Then I got Zendaya.
Okay.
State. Zendaya State.
Zendaya State.
Then I got a good run of picks.
Now, this is just the South bracket.
Yeah. No, sorry, I'm into the East now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Colgate.
Okay.
Crest. Aquafresh. Tom's of Maine. And they're usually not good at sports, but... And then Sensodyne State.
Sensodyne State,
yeah.
Okay.
Then I got the Tallahassee Culinary Institute.
Okay.
TGIF.
Gotcha.
State.
TGIF?
State.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I got Miss McGillicuddy's School for Wayward Dentists.
Okay.
I think they're going to make some noise. University of France.
University of France is in this one.
Yeah. Jimmy, thanks for having me on the show. There's some more. I got some more.
Are there more?
Thanks for having me on. Wrote my new show, Digman. Okay, here we go. I got Hogwarts.
Okay.
I'm picking What's the Matter You? I think I got some three-point shooters.
You have UTI on there?
UTI is in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What bracket are we in now?
Now we're finally into the West. I've gone through the first
we're in the
three.
West, all right.
Yep. I got MIT Romney. UC Santa Claus. The Burger King Kids Club. And then my last pick, whatever school they went to in the Mighty Ducks 3.
Okay, all right, all right. Well, we left out our lead.
Those are my picks.
And we'll hold
on the record.
We'll put those on our website so people can,
Yes,
if they didn't follow it along, they can
Man, I can't wait to see the look at everyone's face when I get it all right.
You brought, gosh, I really want to mention this because you brought something.
I did.
That is not, this is not a goof at all. This
No
isn't
goofs.
a letter you wrote when you were 8 years old.
Yes.
To yourself.
My mom has been cleaning out the basement at my parents' house, and she sends me boxes of stuff. She's like, this is all your stuff. And I opened this box, and this is a letter. I was in 3rd grade. I was 8 years old, and they asked you to do a thing where you write what you think you'll be doing in 20 years.
That is so great. It's great that your mom saved this. There we go. Andy Samberg. Do you want me to read it, or?
It's up to you.
Okay. Andy Samberg will be 28 years old 20 years from now.
Because I was 8.
He will be a comedian and make a lot of money. After he has made $1,281,342.42, he will get married and have 2 kids. He will make them clean the kitchen while he watches the football game. Since they do so much work, Andy will give them $10 a week for allowance. His kids will be happy, his wife will be happy, and he will be very, very happy. The end.
Yeah.
This is so crazy.
It's shocking how accurate it was.
Because you got a wife, you got 2 kids.
Yes.
Are they cleaning up while you watch football?
Yeah, I mean, my youngest is 1, and yes.
Yeah. do you give them allowance?
No, instead of giving the allowance, that's the one difference. We just give them everything they ask for all the time, no matter what. Yeah. And we feel like that's going to be a good way for them to learn about the world and make us feel glad we raised them in Los Angeles.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's pretty great. I love that you have that. You must have been just so tickled when you found that, huh?
I was, and I don't put this lightly, tripping out.
Yeah, sure. Not be a psychic.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm going to revisit your picks is what I'm going to do.
I know, I got the picks!
Andy Samberg is here. His new show's called Digman. It's on Comedy Central. We'll be right back.
There's no way out of here. It's a dead end.
There's always a way, even if you have to make it yourself. And here it is.
Oh, God, it's filled with snakes. Let me guess. You hate snakes?
Nope. I love them.
Oh,
Yep, I love them, and I always have, because I'm my own unique character.
okay.
I'm not based on anyone else.
Didn't think you were.
And since I am legally my own person who is not afraid of snakes, I'll just reach into this alcove and move some of them aside. Yep, pardon me, nice snakes. Hi there. And pull the lever. Now you're on the trolley.
That is Andy Samberg and Digman, which you can see Wednesday nights at 10:30 on Comedy Central. That's you play like an Indiana Jones type adventurer.
Yes, it's set in a world where archaeologists are the coolest celebrities in the world.
Yeah.
Which is, what Indiana Jones would have us believe, kind of.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I detected a little bit of Nicolas Cage in there, which I know is...
Maybe a skosh, Jimmy. Mm-hmm. Maybe a skosh. I'll say this. I used to do an impression of Nick Cage on SNL,
Right.
which was the joy of my life.
Yeah.
And he, in my last season, came on the show and did it with me, which was a dream come true.
Yeah.
And he added something to the piece we did on Weekend Update, which was pointing out that I wasn't really doing an impression of him, but rather a psychotic character of my own origination. And I thought, you're right, Nick Cage. I'm going to make a show about that character.
Is that where it hit you? That's
a little bit. I mean, it did make me start thinking, like, oh, it'd be fun to keep doing that voice and make it something new.
Does Nick know you based this on this psychotic character / Nick Cage?
I don't think that's going to come up.
You don't think it's going to go on?
I don't see Nick Cage sitting at home just, like, checking out Comedy Central.
You got to... I don't know. You're following South Park. A lot of people do sit home and...
That's true.
...follow South Park.
Cage might be a South Park head. Mm-hmm. Well, it could be. Look, The thing is, South Park's got a real dedicated fan base. They've
Yep.
been on for 600 years.
That's right.
And it's easily one of the greatest shows ever created.
Absolutely.
So I guess what I would just ask of South Park fans is, if you're watching it and then it ends and Digman's coming on, just leave your TV on. Like, you don't have to even watch it. You can leave the room and like check your email, do whatever. Like, just so we get like a decent rating, and I get to keep making my cartoon with my friends.
I know you do a lot of projects, some of them with your friends. So who do you like discuss, like when you're deciding what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Do you just decide, or you discuss this with someone, or how do you work that?
I consult my team.
And how many people are on this team of yours?
Like at any one time?
Yeah.
Like 9, actually. They're here.
9?
If you want right now? Do you want me to bring them out?
No, not at all. But
Okay.
how
Yeah,
many
come
people
on
on the team?
There you go.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. This is a baseball team.
Yes, they are. Say hello to the Calabasas Cardinals, Jimmy. They're the best team west of the 405 freeway.
I'm sure they're great. Hi, kids. How you doing? But I was thinking, when most actors, you kids know this, when most actors say they have a team, they mean like an agent, manager, publicist, lawyer, etc.
Right. Well, I'm not most actors, Jimmy. And in fact, many people don't even really consider me to be an actor at all.
What do you mean by that?
I think I'm thought of more as just like a guy that's in stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, who's that?
Yes?
Steven Spielberg. Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg is on the phone?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so just tell him that I can't talk and tell him that I'm doing Oprah right now.
Okay. Sorry, he can't talk right now. He's doing Oprah.
Yeah, you're talking into the
Good
wrong
hustle,
end.
number 3.
He was talking
Way to
into
look
the
alive.
wrong end.
Way to look alive, buddy.
Wait, why did you say you were doing Oprah instead of being here?
Because I wanted Steven Spielberg to be impressed.
Okay. So, all right, so you got Digman coming out next week, and then what do you got going on after that?
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on that question.
Why?
Well, he gave me the take signal. Yeah. Hey, look, that's why I pay him the big bucks.
Oh, you pay these kids?
Yeah, of course. I gotta give him a little taste.
How much does he give you? How much do you give them?
Just the standard commish, 25%.
25% to this group of children.
That's right, and they earn every penny, Jimmy.
They do?
Yeah. I mean, these kids have carried me through a lot. When I totaled my Prius, number 4 pulled me out of the wreckage and put me in the passenger seat before the cops even showed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Thanks for that, 4. When I tore my ACL, number 8 scored me the dopest off-brand painkillers from the dark web.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Went through some crazy to get it, too. I tell you that.
You did.
Yeah.
I bet you did. Wow. Yo, you seem very close to the kids. That's
We
very
are.
nice.
Yeah, we're like a family, right? What do we always say, kids?
There's no I in Andy.
That's right. There's no I in Andy. Unless
It's Andy McDowell.
Unless it's Andy McDowell, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Interesting
that's good.
spelling, yeah.
All right, well, that makes sense.
All right, good effort, guys. Here, have some orange slices. Here we
Throw
go!
oranges at them, too, huh?
Yeah! That's for you guys. Hey, who wants to go to Dave & Buster's? All right. Crispy chicken bites on me. Now go pull the van around. I'll meet you kids out there.
They drive? The kids drive the van?
They do, yeah.
All right. Well, what a sweet thing you're doing there with those
It is.
children.
I'm about to destroy them at skee ball.
Okay, Andy Samberg, everybody. His new show's called Digman. Wednesday nights, Comedy Central, right after South Park. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you,
We'll be
Jimmy.
back with Nicolas Cage.